Welcome to Demo Day, where young innovators take the stage and showcase real-world projects to a global audience. At WEquil School, students learn to become innovators, teaching each other each week through their creations. WEquil App has thousands of novel and useful projects born out of our students' strengths, interests, and passions. But Demo Day is more than just a presentation. It's a celebration of innovation, collaboration, and the power of young minds. Join us on this incredible journey of inspiration as we witness the next generation of problem solvers and leaders. From Harvard professors to industry experts, our demo days attract incredible guest speakers who share their knowledge and ignite curiosity. Whether you're a young innovator looking to showcase your creations or a family seeking an extraordinary learning experience, Demo Day is here for you. Together, let's create a world where young minds flourish, ideas come to life, and innovation knows no boundaries. Join us for an unforgettable journey of learning, growth, and discovery. Welcome to Demo Day.
Sumay's got 2 more projects, so we're gonna hit them. Let's go!
All right, okay. Well, the first one is one of these classrooms that, whoopsies, wrong room. So as you guys might already know, we have we released the classroom function on the app, so now you can create classes on within any room that you own. So here is the one that I've done for WEquil School. And so if you guys aren't already familiar, we have this 5 pillars of intelligence process, basically kind of a progression of being able of just kind of learning a bunch of skills that we find to just be really fundamental and important for being able to just succeed in the real world. And so I've made courses for each one of these just to explain like what are these pillars of intelligence, and then to demonstrate those pillars of intelligence. So I include some examples. The first one is core intelligence, which is basically just reading, writing, math, and universal principles. So reading, writing, math, pretty self-evident. And universal principles is kind of something that we've developed as just freedom, kindness, and service to others, where you just want to be respectful and kind to other people. Next is creative intelligence, which is just learning to create something novel and useful. I've created a video and an article about what that is. And then over here, I include a lot of examples of creative intelligence that that we've done before, just as examples for people to understand what that's like. Next is intellectual intelligence, which is kind of like more learning how to develop interest in some of these more hard-hitting topics like STEM. And so I also have a video and article there, along with some example projects. And so I don't necessarily want to go through all of these, but I do want to show kind of how basically you can actually gain a certification in these pillars of intelligence by going to the submit projects button. And if you have a project that is, you know, kind of demonstrating these certain skills, then you can select it and submit it. And the certification, whoopsies, the certification is basically is not just something that says, you know this, but is a link to all of the projects that you have created. And so if you guys would like a certification in any of these, I know all of you definitely already have your creative intelligence. So that would be really cool. Yeah, I think that's it for that one. But there are also a couple other classrooms that I've created for, this is something that if you guys, I know Isla has a room, Chloe has a room. I created a room for myself, and this is just a class on a bunch of different things that I was interested in. So I just decided to create different courses on them. And then lastly, this was kind of for testing purposes, but I actually think it's kind of cool. Chloe and I have this INTJ architect community, so I started creating a class on it since I already have some projects So these are just like a couple projects on like the INTJ and understanding it and in relation to other people. And so yeah, there's a bunch of different potential class ideas.
Wow. Okay, so
Is
Priyanka,
there a way to see all the classes?
They're within the rooms.
yeah.
But
So,
is there a way to see them without going to the rooms?
No, because the room is part of it. So that's
a-
why it's
it's
called a classroom.
classroom.
So you add the
See?
classes, but it's in the room because this discussion board and all of those things are aid in the value of the class.
years of research and discussion went into this decision.
Yeah, but imagine a user came to the app. How would they know anything about this, right?
Well,
That's-
it's like if somebody goes into the school and they want to find the English room, well, they have to go into the room for English, which then has the class. That's why it's
That's not a good enough answer, but we can figure out a solution.
okay. All right. Well, Priyanka Adi, this is available right now. If you go to the WEquil School room, I think this would be incredible. Like this is like, you can think of this, Adi. You were asking me questions about unschooling earlier. It's like you have the freedom to do whatever you want, but this is like helpful in terms of using project-based learning to have structure if you want it, to work through some of these big pillars. And Sumay put a lot of time and effort into these classes. So I strongly recommend that you guys take a look at that. There's, she's cherry picking some of the best projects that we've ever done as inspiration for each of these 5 pillars. And then if you want to get certified in something, then you can just submit those, which is great because that's fun. Like Chloe got hers, right? She got her creative intelligence certification. She's done a bunch of STEM related stuff.
Yeah.
So that's ready to go now, Chloe. It's actually automated and built in. And then next week, there's the last thing, and then we can go unless there's other comments or questions. Next week
I have another project, but
Oh, you have another project? Oh wow, okay, we'll go.